I don't even know what I would say for 8 hours on here. Hi, welcome to my life. Okay, I see the live button, so we're live. I feel successful. I'm Lady Ozma, and I'm a dork. All right, so we're going to critique a sample flyer that I have made in Adobe InDesign. And we are using this focus method critique checklist that neither of us know how to really use, so it's going to be an adventure. I'm all for adventures. So just so that anybody watching knows, we have a timer doohickey that we're going to use to time each of the different things. We'll see how well my arthritic fingers work. And then we also have a checklist of things we're going to do. And supposedly this all takes about 6 minutes. Okay, we'll see. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, where is the screen share? All right, screen share with my desktop. All right, here you go. Welcome to Lady Ozma Land. All right, so here is my InDesign and my flyer that I have made for a graduate leadership conference. I'm going to hit the go. Okay. All right, make observations. Okay, I paused it. So now it says the evaluator, so that's you, is supposed to say stuff and I'm supposed to listen.
Share reactions. Okay. So okay. I really like the simplicity of it all. First of all, just how easy it is to look at. Like, I guess that kind of makes sense. And I like the title and the header. It jumps out at you a lot with the picture there in the corner. One thing I do notice is that the body copy of all the information all just kind of runs together. It's just a lot of information all in one spot. That being said, I do still like the large amount of like white space off to the, what is that, at the right side, that just kind of keeps everything clean and simple. Let's see. Have any questions for me about anything?
Do you like the stripes at the bottom?
I kind of do. I hardly noticed them really, but it kind of adds a like finished feel to the flyer. Does that make sense? Like it ends.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I wanted to do the black to white gradient that you see like right here. And then you see it again here, and then it repeats down here in these lines. I thought that it went really well with the different right here in the logo. And I was going for simple. I thought that's what spoke to me. And so I'm glad that you got that. So. All right, so we're supposed to go to analyze the message. And honestly, I don't know. Share ideas to connect the message with the audience. Okay, so if I could ask a question, because I think this kind of goes with the share ideas to connect the message and with something that you said. I agree with you about this body text. I'm not 100% happy with it. I want to get that message across with all of that stuff, but I do feel like it runs together. And I know I've got like a widow here with conference and again down here with limited. And I tried everything to cut those out and it just didn't work. So is there anything that you see that would make it speak to you more?
I would say if you could divide it into, first of all, dividing it into paragraphs that have a little bit of space between them would help break it up so that it wasn't so visually overwhelming that there's just so much to process. You know, you would see one paragraph at a time instead of one huge text. Yeah, more.
That's just a real simple, quick.
A little smaller, but
yeah, I would make it maybe smaller, but that's just to throw it in there quick.
Yeah. The only other thing you could say is maybe vary either the font size or put some of it in bold to make some of the things pop out more. Like the very first sentence that's kind of the attention grabber that says, you know, do you want to be on the competitive edge? Maybe play around with making those bold, or you know, or even if you need more room, you could make those top sentences go all the way across, even through your white space, but then, you know, the next paragraph stays to the left-hand side. And just play with those a little bit to make that maybe jump out a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay. I like all of those suggestions. This next part is to actually critique, share opinions, and review a checklist to improve the design. Well, we're already doing that. So, great. I feel like that we sort of flowed and we maybe didn't follow the timer exactly, but yeah, I tried to find a way to make this, I've now highlighted it. I tried to find a way to make that bold, and probably just because I don't know InDesign, I wasn't discovering that readily enough. Like I tried, like I made it all caps. I didn't like that. So I found strike through, underline, superscript, subscript, but nothing to make it like actually bold.
I think that if you, underneath where you select what font you want over on the left-hand side, I think it says book. You should be able to choose different types.
Oh, like I made it, well, it still says book, but that looks more bold-like.
So every font will have different things there. Like the font I use, I only have the option of regular and bold. But different fonts will have different ways of stylizing, I guess, that font.
Got a lot.
Wanted to tell you one more thing. I really like that your title and the date, time, place box are basically a copy of each other with the little rectangular, whatever that's called. I like that those copy each other because it really draws or ties those two things together and draws attention to what this is and when it is. I like that repetition there. So.
Okay, well, that's good. I think that helps me out. I'm glad you pointed this out. This, like these things underneath the font thing, they, you know, like I didn't see anything that spoke to me as italics, bold.
Yeah.
But like I do see where that changes it. So that's really good information to know about this software. Because I went through for like ever last night trying to figure out, because I thought, well, maybe I can make that bold. So I'm grateful that you mentioned that. Thank you so much. So, well, good. I will work on some of these things that you mentioned. I'll play with it some more, see what I can decide on, and I'll turn it in. Let me go back to, all right, there we go. Yeah, I think this was really helpful. I'm glad that I did this. The critiquing really helped, getting that extra set of eyes on my work. So thank you so much. All right, how's your laptop?
It's up and running, so we're good to go.
Sweet. Okay, well then I will stop this and we'll go into yours.
Sounds good.
All right.